Tyler, a daring young man, is the protagonist of the story. Tyler is a high school student who is currently involved in a romantic relationship with Allison. Tyler's life has improved dramatically since he began dating Allison, and it is far more colorful than it was previously. Tyler, on the other hand, has never invited Allison to meet his parents because Tyler's parents are extremely busy. Most of the time, Tyler is accompanied only by his younger sister, Tiffany. Tyler works as a waiter at a beachside cafe. Tyler tries to improve himself as a man by trying new things, and Allison encourages him to do so. Their relationship appears to be perfect, and Tyler believes that his life is wonderful. Tyler and Allison have two close friends named Lydia and Gil who hang out frequently at Tyler's workplace. Tyler, Allison, and Gil attend a party one night. Tyler's friend Gil tells him that he is fortunate to have Allison in his life and advises him not to let her go. In San Francisco, Allison runs into an old friend named Chase. Chase comments to Allison on how different she looks now that she is sober. Chase is originally from Allison, and she has only been in her new home for 6 months. Allison had left her old life behind when she moved to her new home, so she is hesitant to discuss it, and she completely ignores Chase. Allison asks Tyler to get him a drink, and on his way there, he meets Chase, who tells him that Allison used to be a wild lady who liked to get drunk and lie down with a lot of men back in the day. Chase went on to say that they used to date at one point. He leaves, extremely disillusioned by what he discovered about his beloved. Tyler goes to the bathroom, where he meets a girl named Holly. They begin talking, share their recent events, and Holly begins flirting with Tyler. They then separate and go their separate ways at the party. Tyler becomes inebriated, and Allison approaches him and inquires about his unusual behavior. Tyler says it's been 6 months, and he doesn't feel like they've gotten to know each other well, and he even asks her if she's ever slept with Chase. This surprises her, and because Allison believes Tyler only wants to get in her pants, she ends their relationship. Tyler then exits the building, where he meets Holly, who appears to be a wealthy woman with an expensive car. Tyler tells her that he recently ended his relationship with his girlfriend. Holly invites Tyler to accompany her to another club. Tyler loses it as he is already being hammered, and Holly drugs him. They then go to Holly's house and end up sleeping together. Tyler awakens the next morning to find himself in a large luxury house. He locates Holly and inquires as to where we are. Holly informs him that the owner of the house is not present and that she is responsible for the house in the owner's absence. They then take a seat by the pool. Tyler expresses his admiration for the location. After that, they start getting intimate again and have a nice conversation. Holly's lifelong obsession with Tyler begins to take shape at this point. Tyler realizes the next day that he must return home because his younger sister is alone in his house. Tyler picks up his phone when he gets home and discovers that his mother has called him several times. Allison has also texted him on a few occasions. Allison appears to want Tyler to see her in the morning. Tyler rushes to Allison's house the next morning. Allison regrets her recent behavior. Tyler apologizes for his role in their argument that evening. Allison describes her life before meeting Tyler as being very different. Her previous relationships in San Francisco were not the same. She goes on to say that she used to be drunk most of the time, and that the way she carried herself was terrible back then. She assures Tyler, however, that she left all of that behind when she moved here, and that she is no longer that girl. In fact, Allison moved to her new home for this very reason. She moved here hoping that there would be no previous ties. She expressed a desire for a normal life. Then she adds that what she and Tyler have together is very special to her and that she would never want to ruin what they have. That was why she was hesitant to tell Tyler about her past. They reconcile and mend fences. When Tyler returns to school after his summer vacation, he discovers Holly in his class. He is taken aback to see her there. Holly informs him that her mother has decided that they will now live here permanently. When she sees Tyler and Allison together, she congratulates Tyler and asks her not to tell anyone what happened between them that night. Holly expresses her understanding. During the lunch break, however, Holly and Allison band together to join Tyler. Holly becomes acquainted with the four and becomes a part of their friends' ground at school. Tyler invites everyone to her house for a party, and Holly asks Tyler to meet her somewhere private. Holly appears to be in love with Tyler as she attempts to kiss him. but Tyler resists and tells her that they cannot do so. He explains that whatever happened this summer between them was a huge mistake. He claims that if he and Allison had not broken up at the time, he would not have done what he did. Holly is hurt and tells Tyler that he used her and that he will regret it. She becomes obsessed with him to the point where she befriends his girlfriend. Allison, Lydia, and Holly are all at school the next day. Lydia informs Holly that she attempted to look her up on social media but was unable to locate any social media accounts. Holly informs her that she has deleted all of her social media accounts and that my friends can contact me directly if they wish. Lydia develops reservations about Holly. After that, Holly shows the group some photographs while they are hanging out at Tyler's cafe. Tyler was one of the people in the photos. However, his face is not visible in the photograph. Tyler becomes very concerned when he sees this. They go to the beach, where Allison asks Holly who the boy in the picture is. When Holly saw that boy for the first time, she knew there was something special between them. Allison is told everything that happened that night. While telling Tyler all of this, she begins kissing Gil in order to make Tyler jealous. Holly and Allison get closer and closer as time passes. Holly frequently visits Allison's home to socialize with her. Allison admits that she has never slept with Tyler. Holly encourages Allison and tells her that she is doing the right thing by not sleeping with Tyler because it causes boys to ignore their girls. Holly does everything she can to keep Allison away from Tyler. Tyler, on the other hand, needs to tell Allison about his problem with Holly. Tyler, on the other hand, chooses not to reveal the mystery just yet. Tyler tells his friend Gil about everything. He goes on to say that Holly is only with Gil to make him jealous. Gil is upset by what he hears and becomes enraged, claiming that he believes Holly likes him and that what he is hearing is not true. Holly goes to Tyler's house the next day, and Tyler is irritated by her presence. When asked what she is doing there, Holly says she wants to see Tyler's family. When Tyler refuses, she tells him that she has already told Allison everything, but he says she was just kidding. She's just having fun with Tyler. Tyler then meets Holly's mother, who is paying a visit to the school. He greets her and they begin to converse. After speaking with Holly's mother, he discovers that everything Holly has told him about her is a lie. She is Holly's stepmother, and the house Tyler and Holly were in turned out to be Holly's. Allison tells Lydia the next day at school that she thinks Holly is odd. Lydia says the same thing, adding that she has been searching for her on social media but has not been able to find anything about her. Holly overhears everything and suspects Lydia will be a problem for her. They are all drinking milkshakes at the cafe. Lydia develops an allergic reaction while drinking a milkshake. Holly is the driving force behind all of this. Lydia is airlifted to the hospital and admitted. Tyler meets Allison, who is terrified after the incident. She hugs Tyler and tells him she considers herself fortunate to have him in her life. On the other hand, we see Holly arguing with her stepmother about not being able to obtain her father's remaining wealth. Holly's stepmother promises her everything, but with one condition. She must go to therapy. Yes, Holly has mental problems, and her stepmother wants her to seek treatment, to which Holly responds that she would rather die than see a psychologist. Tyler then meets Allison and invites her to spend time with her, but Allison reveals that Holly only recently found out she is pregnant. Allison claims that she needs to be with Holly right now because Holly requires her assistance. Tyler becomes even more terrified as a result of this. Holly and Allison are chatting when Holly asks Allison, "What if you were pregnant with Tyler's child? What would you have done in this situation? You're a perfect couple. You'd never break up, right?" Holly is at Tyler's house in the following scene. Tyler becomes enraged and drags her out of his house. Holly responds, "You cannot treat me this way. I am the mother of your child." Tyler continues, "You can see my situation. I cannot support this child." Holly then says, "Everything will be fine as long as we're together and love each other." Tyler then claims that there is nothing between us and that you were simply a mistake. When she refuses to let go of Tyler, he shoves her around, causing her to fall to the ground and become enraged. Holly goes to Allison that night and tells her everything. Tyler considers everything and visits Lydia in the hospital, where Lydia reveals that she believes Holly poisoned her milkshake. Tyler then tells Lydia everything and tells her that he will tell Allison everything that has happened between him and Holly. Tyler and Allison run into each other at the beach. Allison is furious at him because she already knows everything. She tells Tyler that she will never see his face again. Holly, on the other hand, texts Tyler that now that Allison and he are broken up, they can be together. Tyler does not respond to Holly's question. Holly then goes on to have Tyler suspended, claiming he assaulted her. Tyler then discovers Holly's real first name is Elizabeth and searches her up online, discovering that she violently assaulted another female student over a boy and was committed to a mental institution as a result. Holly kidnaps Allison that night and then lures Tyler to her home by sending him a picture of an unconscious Allison. Meanwhile, Allison awakens to find herself tied and bound to a chair in Holly's house. Corinne returns home, locates Allison, and attempts to rescue her. Holly, on the other hand, sneaks up behind Corinne and suffocates her with a plastic bag, eventually killing her. Tyler arrives at Holly's house to find Allison unconscious. Tyler is successful in freeing Allison. They are about to walk outside when they notice Holly's stepmother's body. Tyler recognizes a way out of the bedroom and, along with Allison, escapes. But as they step outside, Holly appears, holding a gun. "I've realized that if Allison dies, we can be together," she says. She attempts to shoot Allison, but Tyler steps in front of her and takes a bullet for her. Allison picks up Tyler's dropped fire poker when the two are confronted by Holly and stabs Holly in the stomach. Meanwhile, Tyler's friend arrives and they all rush him to the hospital. Tyler is fine after a few days. Allison and Tyler both realize how much they adore each other and how content they are to be together. Holly, on the other hand, is wheeled into the back of an ambulance and makes a promise to the paramedic man never to leave her. He then assures her that he will look after her, and Holly's face darkens. Holly appears to become obsessed with yet another man. Tyler is later seen celebrating his sister's birthday with Allison and all of their other friends.